I only used to see things like this in movies, scenes meant to scare, shock, and feel unreal. But seeing it caught on real cameras, in real places, with real people reacting in fear, is what makes it truly chilling. Statues that blink, figures that shift when no one touches them, sacred icons that appear to move as if they're aware they're being watched. These aren't scripted scenes or horror props. They're moments recorded by ordinary people who never expected to witness something so unsettling. If even a fraction of these clips are real, then this isn't just entertainment anymore. It's something far more disturbing. October 15th, 2022, 9:45 p.m. Egyptian Museum, Cairo. An ancient crucified Christ statue was caught on camera, moving in sync with two female tourists. The clip hooks viewers instantly because the timing feels too perfect to be random. One woman walks away, and the other freezes in shock because the statue appears to subtly mirror their movement, creating a chilling illusion of awareness. People think this could be supernatural intervention, while the critics argue it's a reflection glitch or camera artifact. From my perspective, the true horror lies in how easily the human brain assigns intention to coincidence. Could this be proof of paranormal influence or just our minds craving mystery? March 22nd, 2019, 3:20 p.m. A 28-year-old tourist filmed a wax statue of an elderly woman when something unsettling happened.
Ay, hijo de... Güey, ¿qué pedo?
The statue's head appears to shift slightly, triggering an immediate fear response from the recorder, who stops filming mid-panic. The realism of the statue, complete with a stick in its mouth and plate in hand, amplifies the unease. Critics said it could be a restoration flaw, subtle animatronics, or a compression artifact. Others believe it hints at something paranormal. What makes this disturbing is how a single subtle movement can flip our sense of safety into raw fear. January 10th, 2020, 10:45 a.m. National Museum of African Art, Washington, D.C. Software engineer Rachel Kim, 29, accidentally captured a bizarre moment on selfie video.
Well, that's a little disconcerting. That thing is huge. Imagine trying to run away from that. No thanks, Jurassic Park. Gee.
While casually recording herself, the ancient statue behind her appears to tilt its head as if tracking her movement. Rachel keeps filming, visibly startled but curious, which increases the authenticity of the moment. Public reactions vary widely. Some viewers swear it's paranormal, while others claim lighting distortion or clever editing. What fascinates me is how technology meant to document reality sometimes creates deeper uncertainty. If statues appear to observe us, are we witnessing illusion or confronting something we don't yet understand? August 18th, 2015, 2:15 p.m. Vatican Museums, Rome. Tourist photographer Maria Rodriguez, 35, recorded a moment that still unsettles viewers. While another woman gently touches the statue's hair, the statue's eyes appear to move, slow and deliberate. Maria audibly reacts, stunned by what she believes she just witnessed. Critics suggest parallax errors or digital manipulation, while believers interpret it as a divine or supernatural sign. People think this is proof that sacred art can carry spiritual energy. Could centuries of belief leave a lingering presence in religious artifacts, or is this simply perception shaped by faith? A statue of Jesus Christ in Tepetitlan, Jalisco, Mexico, was caught bending its head during a Lenten service at Santa Ana Church. The 300-year-old statue appears to lower its head by an inch, shocking worshippers mid-prayer. Some see it as a miracle, while priest Juan Antonio Guerra Lule suggested it could be a loose internal mechanism. Critics argue editing or physical wear could explain it. Public reactions range from awe to skepticism. The emotional power of the moment, especially during a sacred ritual, makes it difficult to dismiss. Was it divine symbolism, mechanical coincidence, or the emotional intensity shaping what people believe they saw? A statue of Jesus Christ in Morelia, Michoacán, allegedly moved its eyes and mouth, sparking intense debate. The footage shows the statue appearing to blink, creating the unsettling illusion of consciousness. Some religious viewers see this as divine communication, while others argue it's an optical illusion or camera compression artifact. Experts, including priests and special effects designers, analyze the clip with no conclusive evidence of tampering. Critics insist the mind often creates motion where none exists. In my view, the most disturbing part is how easily faith, fear, and expectation can shape perception. If belief influences what we see, can we ever fully trust our own eyes? A statue in Manchester Museum reportedly moved at 3:14 a.m., shocking staff and investigators.
At exactly 3:14 a.m., the statue moved. Just a few inches, but enough for the guards to panic. This is the moment it happened.
The 10-inch Neb Sanu statue was recorded rotating inside a locked glass case, despite no physical contact. Curator Campbell Price dismissed vibrations as a cause, noting the statue had remained still for decades. Critics said it could be camera illusion, mechanical vibration, or subtle environmental movement. From a personal perspective, cases like this reveal how unexplained motion triggers primal fear. Even when logic offers explanations, the emotional reaction persists. Was it environmental physics, psychological projection, or something we still cannot scientifically explain? A horned statue in a cemetery was caught on camera moving at night as a paranormal enthusiast drove past. The cameraman narrates nervously, reacting to what appears to be subtle motion from the eerie figure. Viewers claim this proves supernatural activity, while skeptics argue it could be motion blur, lighting distortion, or staged editing. Critics warn that darkness, fear, and anticipation can easily manipulate perception. What keeps audiences hooked is the environment itself. Graveyards already carry emotional weight. When fear meets imagination, even normal movement can appear otherworldly. Could this be a hoax fueled by thrill-seeking, or something darker hiding in plain sight? A statue of a saint inside a quiet chapel in Peru appears to turn toward the camera, sending chills down viewers' spines.
No way, it wasn't looking at me before.
The travel blogger filming whispers in disbelief as candlelight flickers across the statue's face, making the movement feel eerily intentional. People think this could be divine intervention, while critics suggest shifting shadows or camera stabilization glitches. Public reaction remains split between faith and skepticism. The power of the clip lies in atmosphere. Silence, candlelight, and reverence heighten fear. Could spiritual belief amplify what people interpret as movement, or does sacred space sometimes produce experiences beyond ordinary explanation? A statue of the Virgin Mary was caught on camera moving its hand while a church volunteer tested lighting.
Wait, the hand wasn't like that.
After the lights flicker on and off, the statue's hand appears in a different position, triggering shock and speculation. Some believers interpret this as a divine sign, while critics blame camera frame rate issues, editing, or shifting shadows. Others say lighting transitions can trick the brain into perceiving movement. From a personal angle, moments like this highlight how easily technology, belief, and expectation blur reality. Could sacred imagery psychologically prime viewers to perceive miracles where none exist? Or does faith unlock experiences science cannot yet define? April 7, 1996, Bronx, New York. A statue of Jesus Christ on the cross was recorded appearing to open and close its eyes. The amateur photographer filming reacts in shock as the statue seems to momentarily wake. Some viewers hail it as a miracle, while critics argue it could be camera angle distortion or tape artifacting common in older recordings. Public reactions vary, with religious believers interpreting spiritual meaning and skeptics suspecting hoax. What makes this haunting is its age. Older footage feels harder to fake, yet harder to verify. Was this faith manifesting on camera, or a trick of perspective preserved on tape? August 2nd, 2024, Basilica of St. John the Baptist, Canton, Ohio. A Virgin Mary statue was caught blinking during a public religious display. Witnesses, Connie Liptak and Katie Moran, recorded the moment as the International Pilgrim Virgin statue of Our Lady of Fatima appeared to briefly close and open its eyes. Critics say lighting shifts or camera compression could explain it, while believers interpret it as a miracle. People online continue debating whether it was divine intervention or visual illusion. The emotional impact on worshippers remains undeniable. Could collective faith influence how moments like this are remembered? Or does the footage capture something beyond coincidence? A statue of Jesus Christ was allegedly caught running during Mass, clutching a cross and dashing through a church door.
Thanks to the Lord our God.
Everybody back! Move! Get the...
The footage shocked worshippers, triggering panic and emotional reactions. Critics said it could be editing, practical effects, or staged theatrics, while believers saw divine symbolism. Public opinion remains divided, with some calling it miraculous and others dismissing it as fabricated spectacle. The Church has expressed caution, emphasizing the need for verification. What makes this case gripping is its sheer absurdity. Movement alone is eerie, but full mobility feels impossible. Was this an elaborate hoax, performance art, or something meant to challenge belief systems? A statue of the great Buddha was recorded moving one of its hands, igniting spiritual and skeptical debate. Some viewers interpret the movement as divine expression, while critics claim natural causes such as lighting, mechanical flex, or editing. People think it reflects the power of belief influencing perception, especially in sacred spaces. The footage sparks curiosity because it touches both faith and fear. Even minor movement becomes symbolic when attached to religious imagery. Without concrete proof, reality and imagination blend. Could reverence toward sacred icons heighten our sensitivity to perceived movement, Or do ancient monuments sometimes conceal mysteries yet to be explained? A statue of Jesus Christ reportedly came to life during Mass, stunning worshippers as it appeared to move among the congregation.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase tu voluntad, así en la tierra como en el cielo. El pan nuestro de cada día, así como nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en tentación y líbranos del mal. Líbranos, Señor, de todos los males, para que vivamos sin pecado y protegidos de toda perturbación.
The moment was first noticed by a young girl who alerted her grandmother, triggering panic and cries of miracle. Footage shows people rushing forward to touch the statue, driven by awe and fear. Critics argue it's staged, digitally altered, or inspired by dramatized retellings, while believers see divine manifestation. From my viewpoint, the most unsettling part is how quickly collective emotion spreads in sacred settings. Could shared belief amplify misinterpretation, or was this an elaborate illusion designed to exploit faith? A Snow White statue at a Florida theme park was caught blinking, unsettling a visiting Texas tourist. The cameraman reacts with visible panic as the statue's eyes appear to flicker, creating the illusion of life. Critics say it could be animatronics, marketing gimmicks, or digital manipulation, while others believe it hints at something paranormal. Public reactions range from amusement to fear, showing how childhood imagery becomes disturbing when it feels sentient. What hooks viewers is the clash between innocence and eeriness. Could theme parks intentionally blur reality to boost engagement, or did this footage accidentally capture something unintended? The Statue of Liberty, dedicated October 28, 1886, was recently caught on camera, appearing to move its hand and body. Designed by Frederic Auguste Bartholdi and built by Gustave Eiffel, the monument symbolizes freedom and hope for immigrants. Recent footage sparked widespread debate, with some viewers calling it edited and others labeling it creepy. People online think it could be camera distortion, drone perspective issues, or deliberate hoax. From a personal standpoint, the idea of a national symbol appearing to move taps into deep psychological unease. Could technological glitches make even iconic landmarks feel alive? Or is the fear rooted in cultural symbolism? A Virgin Mary statue moved its hands while being carried by 4 men, just before falling to the ground. The footage shows the statue's previously clasped hands separating mid-motion, shocking onlookers. Public opinion remains split. Believers see divine intervention preventing damage, while the skeptics attribute it to momentum, trick lighting, or video manipulation. The Catholic Church would require thorough investigation before acknowledging a miracle. What makes this gripping is the timing. The movement happens at a moment of crisis, intensifying emotional impact. Was it coincidence amplified by belief, or something meaningful unfolding in real time? During a 2018 Mass in Mexico, a Jesus Christ statue was caught moving its hand while a priest spoke.
Cristo, sacerdote, ra, ra, ra. Fuerte aplauso a nuestro Señor Jesucristo, Rey de Reyes. Canto de salida, cantamos al canto de salida con alegría, con esperanza, le cantemos al Señor y nos preparamos.
The devotee filming reacts quietly, while the viewers later debated whether the motion was miraculous or mechanical. Critics suggest natural causes, such as joint looseness or camera artifacts, while believers interpret it as divine signaling. Public opinion remains divided, and church authorities advise caution against sensationalism. What intrigues audiences is the context. Movement during prayer feels symbolic and intentional. Could religious environments heighten emotional interpretation, or does sacred art sometimes trigger deeper psychological responses tied to faith? A mannequin in a bridal shop was caught on CCTV appearing to move on its own, pacing before freezing. Dressed in a wedding gown, the mannequin's motion unsettled viewers who are used to seeing mannequins remain lifeless. Some people think it was a prank or marketing stunt, while others describe it as deeply creepy. Critics argue it could be a glitch, time-lapse artifact, or staged viral attempt to... What keeps this engaging is how human-shaped objects trigger uncanny fear when they appear alive. Could retail stores exploit this for attention? Or did the camera capture something unexpectedly eerie?